off this week working on some stuff for the holidays, and I figured that I would go ahead and actually stream a game of Madden here real quick on the PS5. And we're checking to see. Oh, audio sounds good. So I am actually using a set of wired Sony headphones with a built-in mic on it. So that's actually good to see everything is sounding okay. So a little bit of background here. I am actually a Chicago Bears fan, so I don't know what it's like to root for a winning franchise or a good franchise. But in Madden so far, I am 6-0. Hey, Life with Matthew, how you doing? So I figured while I am just kind of taking a break, just finished up some Christmas shopping and everything, and I noticed that the resolution or the quality just dropped. Or no, that was on my phone. Never mind. Yeah, that looks good. So I am 6-0 going against the 3-3 Los Angeles Chargers. Hey, Naughty Guy 88, how you doing? So I'm also going to be working on a ton of videos later on today. Gave everyone a sneak peek of one of them. Merry Christmas, Mike McCarthy. No RPGs for you today, sorry. But gave a sneak peek last night at the video that we have for the Cheers from Spain. Hello, Ian. Sorry, guys, I got to make a real quick change here because this is a little bit too loud for me in my earphones, so I'm just going to drop the volume down a little bit. Thanks for that. Crepla Bird. Oh, Naughty Guy, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Make sure you check out Life with Matthew and Bird of Prey 5, who are also in here. Matthew just did a really cool video showing some differences between some of the different streaming services and whatnot that are out there as far as XSplit or OBS and whatnot, and it's pretty cool. So we're going to go with the iForm, the Wing.
8-7, 15 starts last year, but he was 11-3 the year before.
I actually, oh damn, I must have delayed a game. Oh, you bastard. I'll get that back, don't worry about it. I have to admit that graphically this looks really, really good. I've been impressed with the way that this looks. And this is one of the games that they did provide a free upgrade to next gen if you bought the PlayStation 4 version. And, oh, like the reviews do on consoles. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. In true Bears fashion, yeah, Mike, it kind of is. But I'll tell you, so far in this season, Trubisky has like an over 125 quarterback rating. There we go. First down, Chicago Bears. So a lot of people have asked, how can I be from Wisconsin and be a Bears fan? Well, I will tell you that growing up as a child of the 80s, the Green Bay Packers were absolutely terrible. The Forrest Gregg, Lindy Infante eras were just bad. The Bears. I've actually had a really strong, hey Slayer, how you doing? I've had a really strong running game so far throughout this season, averaging about 130 yards per game between my two running backs that we have. Feklar? I know of Feklar from Star Trek The Next Generation.
And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. Still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it.
What is good? Well, so far the Bears are on their first possession here and threading the needle. First down, Chicago Bears. Trubisky 2 for 2. Who am I playing as? I am playing as the Bears, 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 the Bears. Slayer, I'm actually, so I'm down in Champaign. I'm floored how many Packers fans are here. There is no, so in Wisconsin, you root for the Packers, the Brewers, the Badgers, the Bucks. There is no in-state loyalty here whatsoever in Illinois, I have found. There's a ton of Colts fans. Wow, their run defense is really stout. Yes, Picard does kill Feklar. She's kind of hot, though. The chick who played her was really hot. I think Bird of Prey would appreciate that.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Here's Trubisky to throw.
Threading the needle. First down, Bears.
And he's brought down, but not before he reaches.
No RPGs. Hold on here. I thought I was on live chat. No RPGs for a while. Platform aspires reunite. Oh, awesome. If there was Madden on Twitch, I would still, or on Switch, I would still probably go with the PS5 version just because, I mean, look at, this is actually really pretty. I was going to go with MLB at bat. This is not Fortnite. Different F word for you here. It's the foosball. Mama says foosball to devil. But I was going to get MLB to show 2021 for the Switch. But looking at how good this looks on a next-gen console that's not a big refrigerator like the Xbox Series, whatever it is, I actually will pick up probably on PS5. Oh, shit! Yep, that's the Bears. So one thing I have to say about this generation of Madden, defense has been hard for me. I just have not been able to stop the pass. And there I can't stop the run.
One touchdown pass, that's not going to be good enough. Got to get that changed around.
You were not going to do a donation. You and I both know about that. You're not Gabbo. Gabbo is the giver. Ah, Castlemania Ryan is here. What's good at the castle? Oh, sack you very much. Hey, Series X isn't really that big, especially compared to the PS5. No, the PS5 is ginormous. I will give you that. It is bigger than it needs to be. But then again, that's what she said.
Another try after the first down sack.
Oh, tripped him up behind the lines.
And he will lose yardage here back to his own 6. They lose 2 on that last play.
All right, so we're going to go with the cover 6. Just try to keep them from getting a first down. That's the biggest thing.
Here on 3rd down following 2 negative plays.
Woo!
A shotgun snap for Goff.
Yes! All right, we stopped them.
So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part.
I am actually really shocked how good their run defense is.
And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football.
Slayer, so yeah, Whiskey Dick is a real thing from what I hear. I don't know, I don't drink.
Stop a man down on the return. We'll check on his status when we
They couldn't read the play. Well, I mean, most Bears fans can't read, I will grant you that. Yes, I did see that, Super Herc. My thing looking at it is I have the Power Bay from Brook Gaming, which has the ports built into it for the GameCube controller. I guess I don't see much of a need for it. But that's just me.
We're scoreless after 1.
So this is the first time, I'll admit, I have not been watching the NFL at all this season for reasons. And I have not seen the chart or the Rams' new stadium. It's pretty.
From midfield now, here's Trubisky.
Oh, almost another pick. Damn.
A pretty rocky start in this game for the guy throwing the ball.
No, chat's working. I'm seeing it, naughty guy.
Throw a second one right there. All he's doing right now is giving the defense a whole lot of confidence.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert.
And yes, I don't know if you noticed that, but I do have another interception. Son of a gun. Larry Fitzgerald was a free agent at the start of my season, so I went ahead and grabbed him.
At the 50-yard line.
All right, we're going to Nick Foles after this because, yeah.
Right at the 50-yard line. They go over the middle, and it's complete to start the drive. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do.
Are they that bad, Slayer? Like I said, I have not been watching at all.
Man coverage and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight
CM Retro, how you doing? Been a while.
For the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. So 3rd and 2, this quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped.
Oh, threw it out. Is he going to punt, or is he going to... They're going to go for it.
When we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point, and they like some matchups that they had.
Yeah, I've got a friend of mine who's a big Chiefs fan. Son of a...
Got him, man. It's Woods. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before...
Let's see, he's got a hit pointer. We're going to substitute him.
12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll run here with
Oh, stuff you very much. Well, and considering, too, CM, the fact that it's going through YouTube compression, I'm connected via Wi-Fi and everything, so in person it actually looks even better than... And I've got my phone on cellular.
They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
Oh, you live an hour north of Kansas City. Kansas or Missouri?
And his throw's gonna be
I've been to Lawrence, Kansas. It's a neat area.
And that'll make it 3rd down.
Nowadays, quarterbacks don't mind throwing into coverage because of the confidence they have in their receivers to come down with the ball. But
Missouri, gotcha.
If you don't get too confident and throw
I was happy to see the Royals when they won the World Series. Ned Yost was a former manager of the Milwaukee Brewers. There are a lot of Brewers on that team. The fact Lorenzo Cain is back home in the Brewers after winning a ring there, I'm okay with that. But you guys could have really kept Unieski Betancourt. He was terrible. Cinnabon, how you doing?
They'll run on 1st down with Akers. And he'll be taken down here at about...
So no crashing in this one, unless you're hearing the sound of pads crashing into each other, unlike most of Bird of Prey 5 streams.
Running it, as we just saw once again on that last play, stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally.
Sure, the only thing Missouri folks go to Orangeburg is the hoodie bars. No, so I used to partake in what was called the Tamiya Championship Series. It was a... and it's still going on. It's an RC car racing series. It's a spec racing series where he's out of bounds. Out of bounds. Awesome. Okay, we're going to try to block this. So I would go to Lawrence to the Hobbytown, USA there to participate in the Tamiya Championship Series Regional. I actually won it a year or 2 in a row. I can't remember if I just went there once or twice. But it was a nice area. I ran Formula 1 and GT2. And my stepson at the time, from my ex, he actually ran the novice class, and I think Brandon finished top 3 there.
So I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3, or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone, get you 6?
Got 12 people, 13 people watching. Thanks so much for everybody watching me suck as the Bears here. I mean, it is the Bears, so there's that. We're going to go ahead and give Foles a chance here because Trubisky is sucking. No, Trubisky should not be heading back out there. There's Foles. Have you noticed you can use the GameCube sticks on the nunchuck? I haven't noticed that.
One good thing for him, it did only lead to 3 points and not a touchdown after that turn.
First down.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up.
Drag racing or... Oh, Cinema with $20. Holy crap. Thank you, man. Cinema, you did not need to do that. Can I use drag racing or lap racing? So it was road course racing. So I was basically running touring car and Formula 1. Dude, that's very kind of you. It's so not necessary, but appreciated. This is the first year in a while that I have to admit that I've not had to put Christmas on a credit card, and it's been nice. There we go. There we go. Come on, get that corner. Yes! Spin move.
He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And he'll get this down to the 39-yard line. 15 more yards there and quickly another first down.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case,
all right, maybe we finally got the run game going here.
His ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving.
Another first down on the ground. Yeah.
Good gain of 9 on first down.
Brought down at the 30-yard line.
I think this will take us down to the 2-minute warning.
Second and 1.
Yep.
Second quarter, 2 minutes remain.
So let's see, what are we working on after this today? Because I'm only going to stream this one game. Let's see, I've got that HyperCan, the HyperConvert adapter for the N64 video they'll be filming. Also have our 5 channels to watch in 2021 that I do every year. John Riggs did that for me back in 2017 to help get us rolling, and that was something that really helped out. I have reviews of some Skull & Company gear that we just got this week. They sent us one of their docks, one of their cases, and a whole lot. Stream some Mario Kart maybe later tonight or tomorrow. And touchdown Bears! Boom, baby!
Touchdown, Chicago.
Oh, dude! Naughty guy, wow! 140 miles an hour on a Kawasaki Ninja? You should be, I'm not saying that I wish you were, but you should be dead. I'm thankful you're here. Holy crap.
And let him take care of business the rest of the way.
Graham Gano on for the extra point.
All right, now we need to just stop them down. I hear a quarter medal. She was the Terminator, yeah. All right, sounds good, Super Herc. We'll see if I can. It all depends on what's going on. So many of you already know my wife Ginger. She's a caterer by trade, and this week, along with Thanksgiving week, busiest times of the year for her. So she's actually at the kitchen. She might. I have no idea how late she's going to be at the kitchen tonight. CM Retro really digging Riggs ranking games from said company. You know, and I talk to John almost daily, and that's one of the things. He's not the first to do those, and he openly admits it, but it's also one of those that he has really taken it to the next level.
That's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6.
Got him! Yeah!
Bears get there for the sack. Akeem Hicks at 6'5", 332.
You know, Naughty Guy, you would think that I would get really good food, but by the time she's done making food for everybody else, the last thing she wants to do is come home and cook. And I understand that, and quite honestly, I do a lot of the cooking here at home. I'm not a chef like she is, but I have some specialties that she enjoys. My kebabs are really good, if I do say so myself. Yes, stopped him behind the line with over a minute to go.
Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2
I do a really awesome crab steam pot. You know, just a bunch of things. You know, it's funny to mention. So I do. It's called a football. It's basically it is a bacon wrapped chicken breast stuffed with whatever kind of goodies you want. I normally do cheese and bacon bits, and then normally 3 strips of bacon around the short side of it, and then 1 over the top. It's kind of hard to do simply because of the fact that just grilling bacon, and I do everything on the grill. I hate using ovens and stoves. If you don't get everything quite right, oh, could have been another interception there. If you don't get the bacon done right, it gets really rubbery, so I tend to pre-cook it on like a flat top or something like that to get rid of that rubberiness. Oh, where's the flag? High temperature cheese. No, I just use normal everyday cheese.
When you've got a tight end who can run, you've got to give him a shot to unlock the defense. Want to see what they can get?
Let's see if we can get it on the ground.
That one winds up incomplete.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has.
How's the audio coming through, by the way? Just let me know. I'm just curious how that is. Oh! Am I within field goal range? No.
It's a gain of 5 on the play.
punt. We're not punting.
Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
Audio's good. Awesome. Thank you.
Off the field, they're going on 4th and 5.
Make salami cheese logs. Interesting.
Now Foles.
First down, Bears. Yes.
Robinson. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. A defense.
This is nothing. You guys should hear me announce races.
16 on 4th down.
Oh, we got him wide open. Inside the 10. Gonna call timeout. 14 seconds to go. We got 2 shots at the end zone.
As they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
The one thing I've had an issue with this team in this season has been completing passes in the red zone.
Foles.
Oh, he ran into his own guy. Damn it. I announce RC races a lot of times. I actually am the voice of Eli Field for Horizon Hobby. Drivers ready, quarter marshals ready. We are going racing on the sound of the tone.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal.
You have to remember I have a face for radio, which helps. Damn it!
Intercepted. Troy Hill picks
Ah! Got greedy there.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own.
I actually, for a short time, did radio for Sports Radio 1250 WSSP.
He'll take the knee in the final couple seconds. Will tick by in this first half.
Wait, I don't play fours. I don't have. I actually. So one of the videos I am working on is I bought.
Here we go.
I kick off. Damn it. I actually bought a used Xbox One S off of Facebook Marketplace for $50. And yeah, I should have run the ball. I got very greedy there. And I'm like, for $50, it had no controls, no cables, and run up. But you know what? $50 is $50. And the woman said all it needed was a replacement HDMI port on the back. I looked up online, seemed like an easy mod. You should see the cockroach guts that came out of this thing. The video, I mean, I am not squeamish, but I just about barfed as I was cleaning this thing out.
Yet they still find themselves in a position.
Yeah, more compression for the AM experience.
Give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
They're still looking for that first.
So it's funny, actually, when I get robocallers, I still answer the call. Sports Radio 1250 WSSP.
Launch this thing way downfield, and that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete.
But you got to think that sooner or later they're going to hit one of those. But the coverage has been excellent thus far, and it was again on the last play.
I just need a stop here.
To the air, Goff on 2nd down. He's going to air it out deep for Wolf. It's caught.
He's out of bounds. We are challenging that. We will go here, and we are going to challenge that play.
Goes down, but not before reaching the 21. And the head coach reaches for
Is this the game any better than Joe Montana 2 for Genesis? I don't know that they ever made a Joe Montana 2. I think they just had the first one, wasn't it, Bird? Because it was Joe Montana talking football. See, he was never in bounds. Never in bounds.
Well, he challenged the play. It did not pay off.
Oh, that's a bunch of garbage.
And as a coach, you hate that. Don't know if you took the advice of the player, you threw it yourself, but it didn't go your way.
At the end of the day, it all comes back to the head coach. He has the final determination on whether to actually challenge the play or not. In this case,
and that's got to be so heartbreaking. You throw that flag, you probably feel really confident. And then
He was out of bounds. His feet never came down.
you take a look at it, you're throwing that flag because
Bird of Prey must be playing as the computer because it's cheating.
You have to regroup.
That's taken in, complete to Reynolds. And they'll bring him
It
down.
is no Tecmo Bowl, Cinnabon. I will completely agree with you on that.
It's 3rd down.
3rd and 2.
Which is one of the cool things I've seen about the Xbox Series S is what a powerful emulation machine is. That it runs RetroArch flawlessly, so.
Catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
But if you're going to do that, just buy a PC.
They'll run here with Akers. And that'll get him halfway there as he takes it from the 6 to the 3-yard line.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain.
All right, we got to go formation, goal line.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll look to run with Akers. Able to get a
wow!
Won't get across the plane as they stop it right around the 1. Now they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding.
Oh, stuff you very much. A $2.99 PC exists? Yeah, you don't need a high-power machine to run most emulators, man.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of.
All right, if we can hold them to a field goal, that's good stuff. I mean, you can get a NVIDIA Shield TV for $150 that'll run RetroArch pretty well. Even, I mean, a Raspberry Pi will do most emulators without an issue.
To start the 3rd quarter, they only salvaged 3 out of it, but they inch a bit closer.
Yeah, but still lots of time to go in this one. That's why you hear that clapping on the sidelines, right? Hey, got some points.
All right, let's get a good return.
Way back in. Time left to go out and get that victory.
Ooh, flag, face mask?
Down on the field. And they might be backing up a bit here to
Oh, crap. Went from a good return to a crap return. You know what, we're gonna bring Trubisky back out and see if he hasn't Dolphins though. Oh, Dolphin. I don't know much that emulates Dolphin well.
Then the penalty brings it back, but you still have great field position, as you pointed out. Not in this case.
All right, come on, boys. I want to select a play. The hell? That was odd.
So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. Now it's Trubisky.
Oh, he should have had that. It hit him in the hands.
Looked like they had an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't have the concentration or the focus necessary and dropped it before he could haul it in.
Oh.
A 3rd quarter now, a 1-point game as they line up 2nd and 10. On the carry, it's Montgomery.
Oh, I saw daylight there.
To the 30, taken down about a yard shy.
Yeah, I know that the N64 is hard to emulate for a lot of different machines too. You know the easiest way to get around that? Play on real hardware.
The tight ends who can block at the line of scrimmage at the point of attack, and they can also get downfield and catch the football.
It's a 6-yard.
Yeah, you're never gonna find me giving you great ideas on how you can emulate because I'm all about the real deal. Sorry. I've even gone through, you know, one of the earliest things I wanted to do was hack my NES and Super NES Classic to run ROMs and everything on it. Both of them. Oh, there's daylight! First down. Last count, Naughty Guy, I was over 130, and that's including like all the clone systems and everything.
He's obviously a bit of a shorter running back. Sometimes when he goes up the middle like that, he gets lost in there, and then he pops out for 10, 20 yards.
I actually asked NFL linebackers if that was true. Do you actually lose sight of some of the smaller running backs? And all of them confirmed that that can be a problem. Think of it this way. 2 of the top running backs in NFL history, Emmitt Smith.
Oh, crap, that could be holding. That could be holding on me.
He's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone.
Damn it!
They were looking to throw, holding on a big right tackle.
That's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually got to pick up a holding call.
Let's see, we'll go with... You know, the one thing I'll be interested to see after the fact is if YouTube dings me for having some of the music in this game, for not that it would be copyright, but the fact that it would be like a content ID match. Move them Unchanged, first down, Larry Fitzgerald for the Bears. That's right, Larry Fitzgerald is playing for the Chicago Bears.
And you can't be, because if you back off after throwing an interception, your whole game plan just goes right out the
I
window.
have,
It makes things easier for a defense.
what do I figure? I've got about 15 actually connected to my TV up in the game room. Got something out of nothing there. A lot of them, quite honestly, I've bought for review and they just sit there. I don't do EverDrives either. I have one EverDrive that a fan of the channel sent me 2 years ago for the Sega Genesis. Oh yeah, first down again.
Close to a first down at the Rams 20-yard line.
And we've got someone hurt. Great.
To be an injured Bear on the field. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back.
See, my philosophy is if you're going to use an EverDrive, just emulate. I mean, quite honestly, you're going to be cheaper off in the long ways. The N64 had great games. That's why people love it.
Fitzgerald on the slant.
Star Wars, Shadows of the Empire, Rogue Squadron, Mario 64. The WCW games were terrific. We are going to... They're going to substitute, unfortunately.
They got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for second down if they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up. That'd be the time to do it.
They'll run here with Freeman.
Oh, that looked like a horse collar around the neck.
Down to about the 3-yard line.
And no, I am not going to get greedy here. I am going to run and run and run and settle for 3 if I have to.
Knocking on the doorstep, so maybe another run here.
I think so. One of my favorite coaches used to say, son, if you could darn near lay down near the end zone and get in.
Oh, we're close. We're on the 1-yard line.
My best back right now.
They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Oh! Yes, he's in! Touchdown, touchdown Bears.
With touchdown number 12 on the year. As the Bears push further out in front.
See, Naughty Guy, for me, I can appreciate the N64 more than I appreciate the Sega Saturn. The Saturn's okay, but I don't think the library is as strong.
He can breathe a sigh of relief as well, right?
Although I don't know if he's really breathing a sigh of relief. I think he likes to put 3 points on his ledger.
All right, so they would need a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to force overtime with less than 3.5 minutes to go.
After the touchdown on is Pat O'Donnell to send this one
All right,
away.
touchback. I'll take a touchback. That's fine.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
25-yard line.
And the Rams now coming out on the field. Still plenty of time here in the fourth quarter. In just a 1-possession game, down 8. They'll be looking for the touchdown.
So I want to bring some pressure, but at the same time, I don't want to
does very little at this stage.
give up the deep ball. Yes! Pressure on the quarterback right there.
And it forces it incomplete.
Well, that plays a statistic that's going to go on the defensive team stat sheet. Won't necessarily reflect in ours, right, the overall game sheet. But you and I know that they keep count on pressures.
Let's try to keep all the receivers in front of us.
Hoping to increase that throughout.
Awesome.
Here we are in the fourth quarter.
3rd and 10.
Yeah, it's such a close game, a very big one. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Throwing on 3rd, Goff.
Yes!
And he's taken down.
Sack you very much. Now, are they going to go for it on 4th down, though?
Record his 5th sack of the season. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack...
Oh! That was a snot bubbler.
Nowhere to go that time. It's a 46-yard.
All right, so now we're going to try to run the ball and use up some clock.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead.
Ooh! Almost a first down there. We can let it run down to the 2-minute warning.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly.
So, Naughty Guy, I actually at Portland in 2019 went out to dinner with Ryan. I don't know if you're still here or not, but I think you went out to dinner with us and a couple other people. I forget where we even went. And one of the guys who was running another table said, yeah, I just got a trade-in on Final Fight Guy for the Sega CD. My ears perked up. I'm like, ooh, really? So the next morning, you know, I'm kind of walking around the hall and everything. I'm like, hey, remember that copy of Final Fight for the Sega CD you got? What do you want for it? So I ended up picking that up. It was loose, no case or instructions or anything. Yeah, first down. So that was one of my favorite pickups from Portland in 2019. That was a fun show. It was so awesome being able to do that with my brother lives out there. So being able to walk the show with them. RPG, no thanks for me.
Back to the ground, this time with Freeman.
Ooh, broke that one. Keep going, keep going. Oh.
Chance of turning the corner. He can only get back.
No chance? No chance in hell!
Coming up.
All right, 2nd and 10, so I did just get back to the line of scrimmage. They're crowding the line. They've got everybody in the box.
And he's able to get this one down to about the 40. The Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and
I'm really interested to see what the WWE 2K is going to look like on a PS5. That could be either really good or really bad.
On 3rd down, they go Montgomery.
He's got the first. Cut back inside. First down, Bears.
And that one heck of a run right there. Once he got loose, you could
watch this.
He was going to run a
they sealed the edge, and I cut back to the left.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards.
So
just give me a second here, because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out
cut
there.
back to the left there. Oh.
We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
And according to Next Gen Stats, his top speed on that one better than 20 miles an hour.
So now here's the question: is do I get greedy and try to score, or do I just kneel it down? Because they're out of timeouts. No, I hate RPGs. If I'm going to play a game, I want to play the game. I don't. I hate. Quick time events and everything. I just not for me. Never has been.
It's pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive, and like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it.
I've had Mario RPG playing in the background, and I've tested it just to make sure that certain things work, like clone systems work, because of the chip that's in it. But I am not an RPG fan at all. Never have been.
What that means is its ability to read, react, and make a play.
First down!
And he's across for the late touchdown.
He did get the touchdown, yes! I thought that we were going to be stopped at the 1-yard line there. Woohoo! Bear down, Chicago Bears. You are the pride and the joy of Illinois. Bear down, Chicago Bears.
It's up and good, and make the score 21-6. So that drive 7
Oh, we'll never forget the way you thrilled the nation with your T formation. Bear down, Chicago Bears. I don't know all the words to the Bears fight song.
After the touchdown on is Pat O'Donnell to send this one away.
The newer games have not been terrible. The one for the Switch is just that's garbage. I mean, which is weird that it's 2K who does the NBA 2K and everything on the Switch, and that runs great.
You can do that, or you pick something that's a staple for you and should work better.
Oh, how about a pick?
Try and execute that on the way out the door, and maybe get back to base and feel a little bit better as you end a ball game. It's been a frustrating one for you.
We'll see if they go back to base. 2nd and 10.
Hey, Jorge, how you doing?
Now in desperation.
Hit as he threw.
Oh,
he completed the pass, though.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Well, that's always a good place to throw it just because he's one of the biggest targets not only on this team.
I am hanging in there. You came at the end of the stream. Because I'm about ready to go head upstairs to the studio and do some filming. I do have Stunt Race FX. It's not a good game. Let's see. So 21-6, 191 passing yards, 158 rushing yards, 8.1 yards per play. But I turned the ball over 3 times, 3 interceptions.
Sports. With that, we say good night from Los Angeles.
So, and with that, we are going to say goodbye for the stream, because again, they have copyrighted music and whatnot in here that I don't want to get dinged on. So, I will do some more streaming later on this week too, but until next time, thanks again, Cinnabon Bunny, for the amazingly generous donation of $20. I greatly appreciate it. But until next time, we are checked out, gone.